The woman who almost got away follows a thrilling cat-and-mouse game as an elusive suspect is finally captured, leading to a high-stakes interrogation that will unravel shocking truths. You have guessed it right, we are going to unleash some interesting facts. Number 1. Tammy Moorer. The interrogation took place in a dimly lit room at the local police station. Detectives and investigators surrounded Sidney and Tammy, creating an atmosphere of tension and pressure. The lead detective began by presenting the couple with a timeline of events, detailing their interactions with the victim on the day of her disappearance. He confronted them with surveillance footage, witness testimonies, and cell phone records, which raised serious doubts about their innocence. Tammy, visibly nervous and fidgety, was the first to crack under the relentless questioning. Initially, she denied any knowledge of the victim or the events surrounding her. However, faced with the mounting evidence, she eventually broke down, revealing small fragments of information that implicated her and Sidney. It became evident that she had been involved in a heated confrontation with the victim, fueled by jealousy and insecurity. Furthermore, the detectives strategically alternated their approaches, using psychological tactics to further unsettle the couple. As the interrogation progressed, the investigators skillfully navigated through a maze of half-truths and got answers. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the woman broke down. Tears streamed down her face as she confessed to having crucial information regarding the events surrounding Heather's disappearance. She revealed that she had overheard a conversation between Sidney and Tammy Moorer, implicating them in the crime. The interrogation took a dramatic turn as the woman expressed her fear of retaliation from the Moorer couple. Ultimately, after hours of grueling interrogation, both Sidney and Tammy Moorer reached their breaking points. They confessed to their involvement in the disappearance of the victim, providing chilling details of their actions before, during, and after the crime. Number 2. Brianna. You all will get intrigued by knowing about this case. Brianna sat across the table from the woman, her eyes locked with a mixture of determination and curiosity. This was the moment she had been waiting for, the chance to interrogate the woman who almost got away. The room was dimly lit, casting long shadows that seemed to dance on the walls, adding an air of tension to the atmosphere. With a composed voice, Brianna began the interrogation. She started by asking simple, innocuous questions, gradually building a connection with the woman. Brianna wanted to create an illusion of trust, to make the woman feel comfortable enough to let her guard down. But behind her friendly behavior, Brianna's mind raced with theories and possibilities. As the interrogation continued, Brianna dove into the specifics of the crimes, presenting evidence meticulously gathered over the years. She described the victims, the locations, and the horrifying details of each crime scene. The room became charged with emotions as the weight of the crimes hung heavy in the air. The women who were questioning her had to grow suspicious of her. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the woman broke down. Tears streamed down her face as she confessed to the crimes she had committed. Brianna felt a mix of relief and satisfaction. The weight that had burdened her for years was lifted, replaced by a sense of accomplishment. It was a testament to the power of the human mind and the art of interrogation, and Brianna knew that justice had been served. Pretty insane, right? It was pretty hard to take her real face off. Number 3. Beth Parker. Detective Simmons entered the room, his sharp gaze fixed on Beth. He had studied her case meticulously, poring over every detail to understand the mind behind the crimes. With a confident stride, he took a seat across from her and began the grueling task of unraveling her secrets. Beth Parker, Detective Simmons began, his voice firm but calm. You've been on our radar for quite some time. Your criminal activities have caused untold damage to innocent lives. Today, we're going to uncover the truth, no matter how hard you try to hide it. Beth shifted uncomfortably in her chair, her gaze fixed on a spot on the table. She knew she had no choice but to face the consequences of her actions. With a sigh, she spoke softly. I never meant for things to turn out this way. I was desperate, scared, and thought I had no other options. As the detective took her seat across from Beth, she noticed the subtle smirk on the criminal's face. It was a challenge, a sign of confidence. Beth believed she could outsmart the detective just as she had done with countless others. But Miller was determined to prove her wrong. Hours turned into days as the interrogation continued. Miller expertly navigated the treacherous terrain of Beth's mind, extracting crucial information. She uncovered a web of lies, deceit, and crimes. Beth has crumbled under the relentless pressure of the detective's questions. She revealed her darkest secrets, her hidden accomplices, and the depths of her depravity. This is for today. We are at the end of our video. Hope everyone has liked our video. If so, click on the subscribe button and always stay tuned with us. Thank you.